to buy more, so say for instance you made the decision you want to buy one whole Bitcoin and it's going to cost you £7,500, you can't do that with Coinbase immediately. So what you have to do is you have to transfer the money to Coinbase to then facilitate that payment. Now, if you are in places like United States or Canada, you might actually have those currency accounts available. You will have US dollar available, but Australia and Canada, typically you'll have to potentially change to Coinbase's main currency, which is US dollar. In the UK, we have to transfer to euros because that is, although it's based in the UK, they have a euro account. Now, the reason why we want to also look at doing bank transfers is if we look here, in Europe, if you pay via a debit card, and the UK, it's 3.99% fee for that transaction. If you're going to pay via funds that you've deposited via a bank transfer, it's 1.49. So it is very worthwhile, especially if you're dealing in larger figures, to actually do a transfer. US payments as well. If you transfer the money, when you log into Coinbase, you can link your bank account. It's quite straightforward, actually, a lot easier than if you're outside the US. And once that's actually set up, you can then transfer the money. Again, try and avoid paying via debit or credit card because the fees are much higher. So what will happen is you made the decision to make a payment to the Euro account. So if you're in Europe or if you're in the UK, you need to add funds to the Euro wallet. So you will click the deposit button, and then it will come up with a reference number that you need to keep, and then you click here the amount of that you're going to deposit. So you'll need the bank name, the IBAN number, and the SWIFT code. Once you have that, it will give you a reference number. You can kind of see the end of my reference number here. That reference number needs to go into your payment information. So when you go to your bank, so say if you're banking with Lloyds or HSBC or whoever it may be, when you send that payment, it will have to include that reference number. Once that is done and you've sent it, it will take a few days. If you go to your bank, especially in the UK, and say that I need to send a SEPA payment, they will have absolutely no idea what you're on about. But if you say I need to send a foreign payment, it will go through on the IBAN system, which is SEPA, and that will go straight through. Now, what I did originally is I actually set up a Euro account with HSBC on my online banking, transferred the money there, and then I attempted to send the payment that way. I did have a few problems that still haven't been resolved. The problem you also have is that the banks charge quite high fees, not only to convert the money. It can be as high as 3% to convert from sterling to euro, and then it can be another £10 to transfer the money to Coinbase. So where you save 2.5% on Coinbase by not using your debit card, you then potentially, depending on the amount of money that you're actually sending, you can then have to pay those fees from your bank. So what I'll do is at the end of this video, I'll show all of those people who don't use euro or US dollar some alternatives to doing that. Now, once you send the payment to Coinbase, what you'll also want to do is you'll also want to click withdraw. Now, you may be thinking, Dino, I've just transferred this money. I'm ready to hodl this Bitcoin or Ethereum. Why do I want to withdraw? The reason why you want to withdraw now is because it is a pain in the backside to withdraw, and Coinbase have probably got the worst customer service I've come across in the crypto world. So by clicking the withdraw button, all you're looking to do is it will ask you, before you can withdraw, you need to verify your account. The way you verify your account is by sending the money. You've just done that, so why not do it now? So all you do is click withdraw, you put in the details, so you put that reference number, you put the amount that you paid in, and you click verify. Then all that does is Coinbase will then get a notification that they've got to verify that you've sent the money, so that when you do wish to withdraw, it's all ready to go for you. So now you've funded your account, you click here to your Euro account, and then it's from there that you start paying. Now, the major benefit you get with transferring funds in is the limit is much higher. You can see here I can buy 17,000 euros worth of Bitcoin, and the more I transfer, the more my limit will. After you first transfer, the limit will actually go up as well. So it's a much better way of doing it. What you can then also do is you can sell your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency. Again, you can only buy and sell at this present moment in time Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. If you want to look at buying other cryptocurrencies, you'll have to look at our other videos that will be after this, and we can explain on how you can buy and sell other cryptos. One of the interesting things you can also do is if you were to put a lump sum into Coinbase, you can actually set up a regular payment, whether it be daily, weekly, every few days. Now, the benefit of this is a lot of people are concerned with buying at any one point in time. So you buy at one point, and then your value of your crypto is based on the purchase time, whether you're in a profit or loss. In the UK, we call it pound cost averaging, or dollar cost averaging, and that is where you actually, by buying on a repeated basis, buying every week, you're actually buying at different points. So it means that you have the ability to average out your total cost. Now, some may say Bitcoin's only going one way. We've seen very volatile markets. I think there's a lot of benefit to actually doing pound cost averaging with cryptocurrencies.